For someone who's been sharing a lot about interior design, I think a lot of people would assume that interior design was always the plan, the first choice, the meant to be thing, but it wasn't. For years, I thought I was going to be an architect. I thought I was going to take up architecture. That was a dream. Like, imagine, I took 4 entrance exams. 3 of them, I passed architecture. But in my dream school, UP Diliman, interior design yung napasa ko. That was really a big decision. Am I going to choose my dream course or my dream school?
Welcome to Mindset Magic with Nika, your space for main character energy, identity shifts, and intentional living.
So imagine, no? I wanted architecture. I passed architecture in UST, CSB, PLM, and it was my first choice in UP. But I passed for interior design, my second choice, dahil if I remember correctly, kulang ako ng 1 point to qualify for it because of my math score. So architecture wasn't random. It was genuinely the dream, the childhood dream, and my dad took up architecture rin. So I thought na maybe it's what I want. Pero that's the thing, no? Like, just because it's your childhood dream doesn't mean it's a dream na you have to pursue when you're an adult. Kasi nga, it's a childhood dream. You're not a child anymore, 'di ba? So there's that thing rin. And like many students, I believe na the dream course automatically meant na it's the right course for me. At that age, I didn't know na pwede palang magkaiba yun. So, yan na. Yung results ng college entrance exam. I got accepted in all the schools na I took entrance exam in. I had lots of options. Architecture in major schools, interior design in QP Diliman. It wasn't an easy decision for me. Gusto ko pa mag-back out kasi hindi naman ito yung gusto ko eh. Like, I really, really want the school, but this is not the course that I want. So it was hard. And I'm just really grateful na at that moment, I didn't falter as much and just decided to sign it kasi akala ko talaga makakapag-shift ako after the first year in interior design. So in my head, I was like, sige, mag-shift na lang ako after a year to architecture. What's important is I got into my dream school. And I'm sure it's just gonna be easy and smooth sailing when I decide to shift. And a lot of my interior design batchmates were in that position rin na pumasok sila sa ID, but they wanted engineering or architecture, and they really just wanted a way inside the ID. Some of them stayed, some of them eventually shifted, and me, see, practicing interior design. Nagtuloy-tuloy talaga. So it wasn't a decision between a good option and a bad option. It was just really a decision between two futures. That was what I was thinking about before signing my name here. So yun nga, I didn't really dive that deep yet in interior design noon, researching my options. Ano lang talaga na, okay, this is my dream school. Sige, nandito na rin ako. I'll take it, then mag-shift na lang. I thought I was choosing a course, but I was actually choosing an environment that's gonna fit the person that I wanna become. But believe me, like when I was in college pa lang nga, senior high, I didn't have really defined idea of what I want. I just knew na architecture, UP, and just go through college. Parang may vibe na go in the flow talaga. That's why self-discovery, inner work feels so interesting to me, is such an integrated part of my life because that's the one that added richness and depth to the way I experience life. So that's a big thing. That's another story. I ended up not shifting and graduating for interior design and eventually becoming a licensed interior designer who's also teaching other people to become licensed interior designers. Diba? Ang galing. And that's because during my first year in interior design UP, na-realize ko na, teka lang, parang this is the intersection of everything I'm interested about. Ever since I was 9, I was doing graphic design, you know? And then I ventured into branding, lalo in my org roles and positions in college. Habang dami kong orgs noon. And I would always be in publicity, promotions, creatives. So there's that intersection. And I also love photography ever since I had my dad's DSLR. Interior design sat at the intersection of everything I already loved. It just became another articulation, another translation, another expression for me to do all these things, to blend it all. I just didn't know it yet. And sometimes, diba, the better fit doesn't immediately look like the dream. If you are in that crossroad, tapos suddenly, diba, you change direction, I think a lot of people would panic. Kasi they assume na different means worse, detour means failure, change means mistake. But sometimes, we're not grieving the past. We're just grieving the story we told ourselves about it. If you zoom out in your life, if you zoom out enough, you'll see that life rarely unfolds exactly as we imagine. But that doesn't mean that it's wrong. It's really an opportunity to realign, an opportunity to keep on getting clear on what we really want, on who we really want to become. Since interior design became like really, really interesting for me, the biggest thing that interior design taught me wasn't design. It was observation, empathy, behavior, environment, identity, and experience of the people in the space. It taught me talaga na spaces influence people and not just a physical space. I know that interior design deals with physical space, but for me, space can be energetic, emotional, physiological. And those things can really influence the way people live. The more I grew, I realized na I wasn't just interested in designing rooms, environments. I was interested pala in how environment shapes lives. Hence, mindset magic. Hence, main character energy. And hence, identity architecture. And this is because I've been doing inner work years and way before I become a licensed interior designer. So I'm really like interested in all those things and how they connect. If there's one thing that this experience taught me, it's that the path you choose is often less important than the person you become through it. Ako, like, I didn't end up where I originally planned. I became someone na I never thought I could be. Otherwise, nakakatuwa, like, para when I think about it, yung younger self ko, I'm sure she'd be proud of me kasi we got to use everything in our childhood passions, passion pursuits. We get to use all of that into a field that can actually influence people, that can actually keep on upgrading me and become the kind of person na my younger self would be proud about. And I'm really, really grateful for that. So imagine, for a long time, I thought interior design was my second choice. I made that decision 6 years ago, diba? And now I think it was the path that allowed me to become who I am right now. So I'm really grateful for that experience. Even if the path looks different, you still become the kind of person that you are now with all the things you currently love because you allow these experiences to change you talaga for the better. So this is really shifting into our main character energy again and again.
This is mindset magic inside